So have you ever wondered what would happen to all of your personal documents in case tragedy should strike? We have the perfect solution for you. You're going to hear all about the Icebox. That's coming up next.
Welcome back. About 9:23 on this Sunday morning. Well, keeping your most important documents safe could be a pretty daunting task this morning. Joining me is Jason Gaylor and Craig Sutherland from Icebox. You guys got a pretty neat idea here. How did you guys come up with the idea for Icebox?
Well, we've been doing wealth management for over 20 years, and there's been something consistent in almost every case we've come across, and that's everybody has important documents, but no real secure and safe place to put it. And most importantly is, how do you access that information? And there's typically, we found two different types of people. One is the organized one, and one is the tourist. And I can tell you without a doubt, I'm a tourist.
A tourist is someone that does what exactly?
Somebody who's basically going through life and doesn't really tend to those important details in a relationship. I am definitely a tourist. But what happens in a life-altering event, it doesn't have to be a life or death situation, but what happens when you need to access important information? How do you get it?
And this device, of the Icebox idea, is kind of, for someone like me, it's perfect, because right now my family is living in two different cities and we're trying to move together. What makes this better than just a safe alone or a safe deposit box, for instance?
Well, what happens is that it's not only the portability of the information. See, the box itself is just one piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
It's more of what we would call the organizational tool.
Yeah, you got all these little tabs in there.
Exactly. Where what we're going to do is actually take all of the information that's in this box, we're going to upload it to a secure encrypted website so that you have actually a visualization piece, whether it be through your phones, iPad, computer, whatever it may be. You actually have access to that information wherever you are.
So if, let's say, for instance, like in my situation right now, if I had my documents with me, physically with me, you guys would scan all these, and then my wife, who's out of town right now, could actually access them if she needed them at any time.
Exactly.
And now we're talking about this Icebox, for instance, has all the files in it right here. You guys, if I would come into your business, how would you guys get that information onto a digital world?
Well, what we would actually do is that you're not alone left guessing. You actually have an Icebox representative that is going to walk you through the process. While they're kind of going over the logistics of everything, another team member is actually going to take your information and then upload it to the secure vault. Then they would come back to you, explain how everything works, and then provide you, your username, password, and things like that.
Wow, that is a really neat idea. And also, speaking of something neat, you guys are doing a special donation, right?
Yeah, we felt this was such a critical thing in people's lives, and it paired perfectly with, unfortunately, the tragedy of Superstorm Sandy, that from now, from this broadcast through June 1st, we are going to donate $50 per box sold from the efforts and having us on here today to the relief effort through the American Red Cross to help the people from Superstorm Sandy.
That is awesome. Now, if people want more information on the Icebox, we are going to have a search available on NBC4i.com. You could search the term Icebox, that is, and find out about this great device. Guys, great idea with this. I wish I would have been told about this about a month ago, because I really could have used something like this. I've been waiting for that bank. I've been the guy sitting outside the bank at the open waiting for the safe deposit boxes to be unlocked. So thanks for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
And thanks for the donations as well that you're going to be doing for the victims of Sandy. Mindy?
That is a great idea. Thanks, gentlemen.